Remember when stocking up on food meant grabbing a box of Twinkies and a can of Spam just in case? Times have changed, but as a senior, it's essential to be prepared for emergencies. Be they a power outage, a hurricane, or that neighbor who shows up unannounced at dinner time. You know the one. Let's talk about the 12 foods you should be stockpiling right now, before your pantry turns into an accidental time capsule of expired crackers and cans of creamed corn. Emergencies don't send you a courtesy text. They happen fast, faster than you can say, "I'll get to it next week." And for seniors, the stakes can be higher. You want to have essential, non-perishable foods on hand, but let's face it, you also want something you'll actually eat. If you're going to ride out a storm, it might as well be with decent grub. So what should you stockpile that won't make you feel like you're preparing for an apocalyptic dinner party? Let's cover the essentials, those handy, shelf-stable foods that can save the day, whether it's the snowpocalypse or you just forgot to grocery shop again. You might be thinking, canned beans, dried rice? That stuff's been sitting in the pantry since the Nixon administration. But here's the problem. Even the best of intentions to eat healthily and be prepared can clash with our natural desire to snack on whatever's convenient. That's where we seniors sometimes struggle. Half the foods on emergency lists sound like they belong in a bunker, not on a plate. Do you really want to survive a crisis eating something that tastes like cardboard dipped in nostalgia? And what about those food trends your grandkids are raving about? Sorry, but no one's busting out chia seeds in the middle of a blackout. The good news is, you don't have to settle for a bland emergency menu. By stockpiling the right foods, you'll be both prepared and well-fed. Let's skip the apocalypse chow and focus on the practical, tasty items that'll get you through any hiccup in life, whether it's a storm or a slow-moving grocery delivery. Canned soup, stockpile some low-sodium, hearty options. Yes, soup again, but think less. Campbell's Mystery Can and more gourmet, ready-to-eat meals that don't taste like they've been on the shelf for a decade. Peanut butter, or almond butter, is high in protein, shelf-stable, and pairs well with just about everything. And hey, if you're feeling fancy, almond butter gives a gourmet twist to emergency preparedness. Canned tuna or chicken is great for salads, sandwiches, or just eating straight out of the can when you're too hungry to care. Instant oatmeal is a breakfast classic, and it's easy to make even if the power's out. Plus, you can dress it up with dried fruit or nuts if you're feeling creative. Powdered milk. Don't knock it until you've had your coffee without milk for 3 days straight. Pasta and pasta sauce. The shelf life on these is excellent, and nothing says comfort food like a hot plate of spaghetti. Dried beans and lentils. They last forever and are a good source of protein. Just be sure you've got water to cook them with, or they'll stay dried. Rice, whether brown or white, is easy to cook and pairs with just about everything. Plus, it doesn't require a lot of space to store. Canned vegetables. Sure, fresh is better, but canned veggies can be a real lifesaver when options are limited. Canned or dried fruit. A little sweetness can go a long way when the world outside feels bleak. Granola bars or protein bars. Great for on the go or just to get you through a hangry moment when things get stressful. Instant coffee or tea. Because even in a crisis, you'll want your morning fix. There's no need to face disaster uncaffeinated. With these essentials, you'll be ready for whatever life throws your way, whether it's a natural disaster or just a grandkid on a snack rampage. Stay stocked, stay ready, and most importantly, stay well fed. Subscribe and follow.